Hi, welcome back listeners to the Heads Up. Firstly, apologies for last week due to technical glitches and the Money Shot getting a yellow card for the previous week. But we're all back on deck for the big race meeting at Hastings tomorrow. But before we touch on that, Money Shot, welcome aboard the Pakuranga Hunt Cup. Did you enjoy that race?
Yeah, I caught that race, Neil. It was always enjoyable, that Ellerslie Hill.
Yeah.
What do they race over it? Maybe 4 or 5 times a year. The land's valued at about 20 or 30 million. So it's quite an expensive exercise to run those races over the hill if they sold the land, etc. But it was always enjoyable. I thought Wiseman say it's hard to say you're unlucky in a 4,900 metre race, but I thought he was a bit unlucky. You'd want to be on him for the Great Northern in 2 weeks or next week now, I would have thought. Yeah. What about you, Neil?
Yeah, no, I agree, but the only thing I'd say is he does prefer a really testing track, doesn't he, Wiseman say? The harder the going, more rain during the week, it's going to really increase his chances. On a reasonably good heavy 10 to good 3, to slow 9, it does give the others a chance, but over that extra ground, he does look the one to me. So, yeah, looking forward to that race. And the Interprovincial, a real big upset to, what's it called again?
Mungaroa Flojo.
The Mungaroa Flojo. I remember the Flojo part. Yeah, no.
Amazing. Yeah. And 40 to 1, and part of a big multi-collect for a punter put down $20 and walked away with $53,000. So that's a nice way to spend a Saturday afternoon, isn't it, Neil, to collect that?
It sure was. I was on No Laundering, the horse that I thought had his horse covered in the last 100 metres. Led and just switched off. Needs blinkers, obviously, but I didn't mind though when you knew, maybe punter knew before the race that this guy was in for a big collect, or woman, went for a big collect before that race, and home it rolled. And the All Blacks, did you enjoy the game?
Not really, to be honest. Everyone's talking it up as being the greatest game of the century.
Gee.
I mean, it was fast-paced, it was exciting because it was close, but gee, how many handling mistakes were there by the All Blacks? It was frustrating to watch, I thought. They just didn't seem to just be able to put it away when they needed to, and dropping balls, etc. Certainly a few calls went against them, but I guess like class sides, they delivered when it mattered and got over the line. So, I was thinking after that game, and then the next morning watching Argentina, who looked gassed at about the 60-minute mark. If the All Blacks hold on to their passes and it's a dry night in New Plymouth next Saturday, they could put an absolute cricket score on Argentina, because they certainly look like they lack a bit of fitness. It'll be interesting to see what happens next Saturday.
Yeah, no, looking forward to that. And the game I did watch last week on the Sunday morning was the Black Ferns, and they were down early on and looking like they were going to get beaten, but they somehow turned it round after half time and came back with a really good one. I really enjoyed that game. Did you pick up bits and pieces of that?
Yeah, I saw bits and pieces of it while I was flicking between that. The Argentina game, I think it just started, and the cooking some breakfast, as you do on a Sunday morning, Neil. But good to see the Black Ferns getting another World Championship to their name. So I think that's pretty much, apart from the Sevens, we've got the under-20s, obviously the men's and the women's World Cup. So not a bad haul for New Zealand rugby.
Too right. Okay, on to the Tarzino in part 2 in a second, and it's a race many of us have been looking forward to for quite a while. It was a good sign of the better weather coming on, and so we'll touch on that in a second.
Part 2 now, listeners. It's time for Group 1 racing. Back after a 4-month hiatus here in New Zealand, and we kick off with the Tarzino Trophy, formerly the McPhee, formerly the Mudgeway. Cowie going for 3 wins in a row, unprecedented for this race, for a horse to win 3 in a row. I think he might do it, Neil. You quite like him, don't you?
Yeah, I'll give him a chance. You've got to, don't you? Just that one at Te Rapa, and he closed off strongly out wide. And the big factor, I suppose, the swaying factor, is going to be the weather. Being a slow 8 as that Friday afternoon, but with that wet forecast, or contrasting forecast actually, with just the odd couple of showers to intermittent rain all day, So maybe it's not going to improve anyway, probably. So, no, Cowie, I think he's drawn 5. He maps to get that midfield. And I think it's going to be at least an even tempo. No faster maybe, but horses will get caught wide. And he won it last year, didn't he? Just sitting off the pace. You could see they were going hard enough up front. And he had that one a long way out. And I think the same thing will happen again, because our track walker Brendan said the middle of the track from about 200 metres out is the place to be. So, do you concur?
Yeah, I hate to be a fence sitter, but you have to be, because the track could be anything from a dead 5 to a slow 9, and it's too hard to predict. If it's at one end of the scale, you'd say Volpe Veloce is very hard to beat, and if it gets to the other end of the scale, you'd be saying Under the Moonlight. Somewhere in the middle, you'd say maybe Cowie. But yeah, I'm sitting on the fence, Neil. Sorry to do that to you, but it's just that forecast is just too tricky to work out. I think you've seen that there's even a variety of forecasts out there. Some are saying early rain clearing, and others saying no, rain all day, sort of thing.
Yeah, and I agree. It's that sort of race. I backed Volpe Veloce at 7s before she won at Te Rapa. So probably wouldn't. You'd no way you take the 3s at the moment, because you have no idea what that track's going to be like. But if the rain didn't come, I think that'll swing things in her favour.
Absolutely, yeah. If it was only a dead 4 or 5, she might be too quick for them, you'd think. But that'll be an intriguing race, as it always is. And the undercard, what a great undercard. Pretty full fields in most of those fields, and a lot of depth. So it'll be interesting to see. Yeah. I think you could do worse, Neil, than backing the Baker Forsman team all day tomorrow. I think they'll unleash on this Premier Race Day, and they've got a few highly regarded horses. High Lad, hot favourite, going round. St. Emilion in the first, obviously, be a chance. And I think there might be one that they're unleashing. Not very often you see a first starter lining up in a special conditions maiden, but race 4, number 15, Raspberry Beret, right down the bottom. 2 trials in the summer. If you watch those, certainly that last one at Cambridge absolutely did nothing and just was very quiet, but you could tell there was a bit of a motor there. And unfortunately, we missed out on it's open at $10 already into 7 within about the first half hour of betting on that race. So the confidence is there. I'd say definitely one to look out for. Number 15 in race 4, Raspberry Beret. Yeah,
well, money speaks all languages, doesn't it, really? So I think with that money going on early from that stable, she is certainly one to watch out for. Nice horses in that race, though, with Dark Princess and King Cougar drawn wide. So there's going to be pace on out wide early on. So if it's a type of horse that can sit in behind and relax, she'll have the last go with them. Matt Cameron. Yep. Thanks for that. I will be on here.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Yeah. I agree with High Lad. He looks really good, doesn't he? I don't care what weather does, even if it's wet.
He won't mind it. He won that race at Te Rapa 2 weeks ago, won as a year.
Yeah.
Frank Coletta's another one off the Baker Forsmans that was somewhat favourite in race 3, but yeah, I think they'll unleash some firepower tomorrow, that's for sure. Yeah. Bit of a wrap on a horse called Sacred Rebel in race 5 too, Neil.
Yeah, isn't
the
it?
Pike trained runner.
Yeah.
Gets a bit wet, might be a bit of a concern, but I think that'll be a horse winning a few more very quickly. Sacred Rebel.
Yep, definitely.
But I guess we should also touch on the other meeting in the country tomorrow, and that's in the Winterless North.
Yes.
Ruakaka, where the surf meets the turf.
And our favourite horse is going round again too.
Old Stock and Barrel. You mean BT Junior.
BT Junior is the one. Got to be the one, doesn't he, tomorrow? What's the word? Give us the honest word. Come on, out with it.
He's a very, very happy horse. He's been having a working holiday at the beach at Ruakaka the last week.
Lovely.
I guess the old saying, he's fair jumping out of his skin. So you'd think it'd be very hard to beat. Obviously, in an experienced rider might be a little concerned, but I think she's demonstrated her prowess in her 2 rides to date at Te Rapa a couple of weeks ago. So all things being equal, you'd like to think he could put his foot in the till again.
Yeah, and I see the forecast is for a bit of rain up there too, so that won't worry him as much as it may worry others. You want more, obviously, and so he does look well placed. So I thought 280 was good money still. I thought 250, his chances there. So no, good luck tomorrow. And,
it's a great card up there. I mean, we did touch it. Class horse like Volkstock and Barrel, Southern Icon, bypassing the Tarzino to stick to 1200, obviously. Be hard to beat. Prom Queen, and then you've got Royal Fashion and Bella Joy, a couple of promising 3-year-old fillies from last season. So not a bad meeting to go alongside Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, too right.
Charles Road as well, resuming after his 3-year-old year.
Yeah, good horse, trialled nicely. And I thought Southern Icon was a good thing up there.
Southern Icon just leads and wins.
I think he'll gradually work over, second out, and I think if the rail's the place to be, which it could well be with that rail out, I think he'll just kick and just be too good. Based on that Foxbridge Plate run, that was a terrific effort, I thought. So, can you see anything down his colours there?
Oh, jeez, you're getting me excited, Neil. I can feel the chocolate fish coming on here. The horse that's going to be sitting right on his back will get a late split and bomb him on the line. I'm referring to Watch the Space. This is a Group 2 winner, Neil, who's in half a kilo over the minimum and getting a huge weight relief over the likes of Volkstock and Barrel and Southern Icon. Working well, fresh up last campaign, very unlucky behind Irish Moon at Counties, beat home the likes of Saracino, so he does sprint well fresh. I just think number 6, Watch the Space, could just bomb you right on the line. Good Quinella, I thought.
Yeah, I think he got a Quinella chance, but listeners, I've told you about this before, you shouldn't drink and do the form at the same time. There's no way I can see Watch the Space beating Southern Icon, but Quinella maybe, I'm saying maybe, but... okay, yeah. Two choices.
I'll take you on, Neil. I'm feeling bullish. It's a new month. It's a new season. We're now officially into spring.
Yeah.
Everything's rosy in my world, so I'm bullish about Watch the Space.
No, he's got some handy races, hasn't he, in handy fields, so it could be his race fresh up. Okay,
yes.
You're right.
All right, we'll see how we go. Australia, anything you want to touch on over there?
Oh, Winks looks like a home run. I'm going to see how Chiconte goes, but no, I haven't really had time to do the Australian form yet, so maybe later on I'll post something on the website. But anything you're keen on over there?
Yeah, there's a horse that I backed last time that was beaten a nose. Looked like I was going to win for sure. Race 6, number 5, Elise, James Cummings.
Right.
It was second up last time and got beaten by Formality, who was fresh up now. This race, Formality's second up and Elise is third up, so I thought maybe she could turn the tables on Formality. So have a look at that one, Elise, in race number 6 at Randwick.
Just write that down. Done. Right. Okay, nothing else we can mention. I'll have all the selections posted on the website by 5 p.m, along with heads up, and then a further update tomorrow morning. But just looking forward to. I hope that rain does stay away, because it'll cause a few runners to scratch and take the edge off things. But no, and even like a horse like Ginger Nuts, I really like him. He can really sprint a hard last 200 metres, and the pace does go on, I think.
Could he follow in the footsteps of Excellent, a Derby winner, who everyone would have thought 1400 would be too short, and we remember what he did in this race some 11 years ago, and you never know, is Ginger Nuts in that same class?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but hey, you wouldn't put it past him.
No. Look at that one at Ellerslie in the prelude to the Derby. He won that on the worst going on an off track and running outstanding closing sectionals. So you know he can sprint hard. So the harder they go, and gets out into that middle part, which may be better, going by Brendan at 17, maybe $20, good each way money. Yeah. Anyway, back with part 3 with a prelude of maybe a couple of Mitre 10 games. Okay, money shot onto the sports part, and looking forward to seeing how Taranaki bounced back from getting their backsides kicked from Wellington last week. Can they do it?
Yeah, I think they can do it, Neil. it was disappointing last week. Wellington got out to a flying start and it was sort of game over by about the 30-minute mark. But I think Wellington are a pretty good team, and that form was frank last night when they put away Bay of Plenty reasonably comfortably. So I'm sticking with Taranaki to cover the 6.5-point start against Counties. Just looking at that team that Taranaki are putting out tomorrow looks pretty strong to me, especially that back line. The premiership winning combination of Atai and Tamanivalu at the centres.
Yep.
You've got Naholo on the wing again. Perafita, the first five's pretty good player, so I think the forwards can deliver enough ball. Taranaki backs will run amok and will be way too good for Counties, covering that 6.5-point start with ease. Yeah. That's the theory anyway, Neil, but as we know, theory and reality can be two different things sometimes.
Yep. And NRL, anything you're keen on there with a point start or giving points away?
Well, we kind of have to stick with our standard bet, don't we? The team playing the Warriors. Yep. Last game of the season, West Tigers, they're going to finish second to last, but they're certainly a team that have played a lot better than their position on the ladder indicates over the last 4 or 5 weeks, and are narrowly beaten by a couple of good teams and upsetting the Roosters. Manly it was, they upset. They'll beat the Warriors.
Yep.
They'll beat the Warriors comfortably on Sunday night. The Warriors got nothing to play for really, nor have the Tigers, except for sending off a few of their well stalwart club players. But get on the Tigers, they'll cover the point start against the Warriors, no problem at all.
Okay, right, that's 2 good bets we can multi up. Terrific. Okay, back with part 4 with our wind-up and our multi-question of the week, which I'm looking forward to, and a couple of brickbats and bouquets. What?
Part 4 now, listeners, time for our brickbats, bouquets, multi-question. Neil, we'll start with some positive feedback. You quite like a new initiative, well, it's not really that new, but an initiative the TAB have been running recently.
Yeah, with the growth in sports betting, obviously, a lot of people, younger people, like betting on sports, combining races like the Interprovincial with the boxing or any other big sporting events like the All Blacks, it just gets people thinking, oh, yeah, I can multi a horse in that race into this, so I'll watch that race, and that's how people get interested in racing. So I think it's a really good idea to combine and offer over the odds too, novelty bets or good bets that really give good value to get people winning on the horses. And when you start winning off horses, you start liking the horses, don't you? We all started off having a good bet on a horse when we were younger and collecting, we'll remember those, and that's how you get into it. So it's good to see the TAB doing those kinds of things.
I heard a stat, you might have even told me, this fight that was on last Sunday, you're right into that sort of stuff. I wouldn't even cross the road to watch it. But a huge amount of money invested on that, even in little old New Zealand. Yeah,
around $2 million invested on it, which is a fair bit on a unusual sort of fight, but obviously 2 big personalities with good records in the individual sports. So it was amazing. I went to the Kapiti pub and watched it on the way down from Tauranga, and it was amazing. The doors were jam-packed with people trying to get a view of the fight. It was terrific. But a very predictable outcome with Mayweather making it 50-0. I was surprised how long McGregor lasted for. Incredible.
Was it a setup or not?
Well, some people told me it was, but I thought Mayweather was always in control and was always going to win that. But McGregor was just stuffed after 6 rounds. You could see him. He was in trouble. But anyway, good to see.
No, sports betting's definitely on the rise, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now, we've got a big race on tomorrow, and hopefully we've got an interesting question that listeners can try and answer to win our multi-bet for the weekend.
Okay, listeners, slightly harder this year. The Tarzino, formerly the Mudgeway, has been run at Hawke's Bay for maybe 30 years now, except for 1 year. 1 year, due to the bad weather, the race had to be transferred and it was run at Wanganui. And I want you to text or email Neil the name of the horse who won the Mudgeway Stakes when it was run at Wanganui. and we'll give you a little clue. She has also performed very well in these Triple Crown races at Hawke's Bay as well.
And she was a very good little mare, wasn't she? Just terrific. Maybe a very good front running mare might get another hit.
There you go. That should seal the deal. So get your thinking caps on and get your answers either to Neil by what time, Neil? 9, 10 o'clock?
Make it 9 o'clock tonight. I've got a few things on and I've got a big day tomorrow. So 9 o'clock tonight, 027 352 6402. It's text for FormPro at formpro.co.nz. Email me by 9 p.m. tonight and I'll let you know either way if you've won the $20 multi-bet for tomorrow, and you could throw in one of the Money Shot sports bets too, so whatever you like, to make some money. So that'll be really good. And what else tomorrow? There's something else I wanted to touch on. What do we got here? Just with the Form Pro ratings now, we had a lot of queries about the dog sectionals, and we can finally announce that late next week, those dog sectionals, all dog sectionals, with a lot of additions as well, where you can do some more research with them, will be available on the Form Pro ratings site. So look out for that next week. Really interesting for those form analysis people who like to use sectionals as their main factor in analysing racing. So now you're off to Whangarei tomorrow.
Well, not quite as far as Whangarei. We'll probably just go to Ruakaka, Neil, but we'll head up there and hopefully go home a winner. It's been, I just worked it out, it's been over 9 years since I last set foot on the racetrack at Ruakaka, so I'm looking forward to something a bit different heading up there. So
great.
It should be good fun. And then next week we're off to Wanganui. There's a punters competition at Wanganui, so all those in the CD. It's just a smaller one, but it's a good day out. And then we'll jump straight in the car after the races and drive up to New Plymouth for the rugby. So it's all go. Yeah. Look forward to that All Black test as well in New Plymouth.
Tough life for some, eh?
Well, you got to keep people happy, Neil. I don't think I'd get away with not taking my son to a New Plymouth test match.
Yeah, too right. No, it must be a great atmosphere there. Have you been to a test match there before, I presume?
Yeah. Last time the French played in 2013.
Oh, yeah.
Very good atmosphere, and about 5 minutes to go, or 10 minutes to go, they subbed Bowden Barrett, a young, promising player as he was back then, and he scored the last try, and the crowd erupted, the local boy. So
Brilliant.
no, it should be a good day and night out in New Plymouth on Saturday night. But no, I'm looking forward to Wanganui as well, actually, and obviously the Great Northern next week too. So there's plenty on the go. This is the good time of the year, isn't it?
Oh, sure. It's just something to look forward to. A bit of tracks, bit of horses, bit of racing, and in Australia too. So no, it's all upwards and upwards from here, and hope everyone has a really successful weekend and makes plenty of money.